Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read, and this is going to be for you and who, and that who could be friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, one side of a situation or another, or even a person of interest, okay? Now this is a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box, okay? All right, I do want to thank all of you that have been booking sessions with me. I thank you so much, and if you are actually experiencing some sort of blockage that might be standing in the way of your relationship or in your life, or just maybe perhaps in your work or business, then you definitely want to check out one of our discovery sessions up there. That allows some one-on-one time for us to get together and to get to know you, and then make an educated recommendation based upon your current situation of where you are now and where you'd like to be, okay? So whether it's coaching, whether it is one of our packages, whether it's a Beyond the Read session or a basic read, depending on what area you want to focus in on, that allows us to get to know you and make that recommendation that's best for you, okay? So that being said, it's in my description box below too, okay? Let's jump into this and see what's going on for you, okay, Aries? Let's see what is happening with you here, okay? I'm interested to find out. My Mercury is in Aries, so it'll be interesting to see what wants to pop out. All right, let's take a look. So where you at right now? Here's what we get. Whoa, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got a brand new journey, okay? Fool's journey. So again, it's starting a brand new major arcana. The sun is behind her back. She's ready for whatever comes ahead. She's not sure what's going to come ahead, but definitely open for this new opportunity, okay? And moving forward, just with excitement, and curiosity through that aspect. So let's take a look at the cards that we got. We've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Whoa! So in a relationship or situation, because that's what we'll be focusing on here. My monthly is focused on general there, but this is about this talks about some sort of adversity, some sort of change, and this is like your energy. There's been some sort of conflict, okay, is what I see here. Yeah, some sort of tension, some sort of defeat, that maybe because there's been some sort of deceit. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, and this is about, I gotta say, I almost feel this is you just saying, hey, I'm not gonna put up with this. This is about really, taking on that Queen of Swords energy. This is about someone who's so willing to compromise, but also, when there has been some sort of, evident deceit and conflict in a situation, it's something that, for her sanity, she's going to cut it right out, okay, to cut through the energy to get more of a balanced approach into what she wants to create, do, and have in her life, okay? So that's what I see coming through here, okay? I gotta pull a card on this Seven of Swords. Let's pull a little bit more. It could again have to do with a fellow air sign. It could be the case, but it doesn't have to be. Just someone that may be carrying that type of energy, okay? Especially as it pertains to a relationship or situation. So what is this? Yeah, oh boy, guys. Okay, so what we get here, we get the Devil, okay? So there's been some sort of cutting out some sort of deceit or some sort of bondage that was holding this, kind of your energy back, just really holding, kind of draining you in some way, all right? And then I get the Chariot saying, I know who's in charge, and it's just about putting yourself back in charge and putting yourself back into balance, understanding the light and dark in situations, and being able to know when it's time to walk away, when it gets, when it gets that way. And this is about, perhaps, moving forward. This is about, leaving a situation. This is Five of Swords. We get this coming out. You got the Six of Swords here and the Five of Swords. This is saying, okay, fives are an adversity. So this is about, you probably left something that just wasn't kind of working out for you here, is what I feel here. And a change had to be made. A change had to be made to get back into balance and get into the driver's seat, okay? Is what I feel. Some of you might have got a new car, or could be the case, but this is about allowing, there's stars above here, allowing the spirit to guide you and get those messages to balance your shadow and your light side through it. That's also evident as well. But knowing that you're in charge of doing that in your life, okay? I'm going to pull some energy cards. I'm going to pull the other energy deck and see what wants to come out here, the energy oracles. I want to see also where you're at right now. Knowing that this is cut away, I just kind of want to see where you're at. Sixth chakra. Okay, that's the third eye, guys. Different perspective. You've been kind of downloaded with some information, is what I really feel, to balance things out and to make the change that you needed to make here, is what I feel, because you actually got the sixth chakra, which is Archangel Michael in this here, which is about gate. It's a 40 card reducing to a 4. 4, as we know, stability. That gives you balance back again in your life, okay? Anything else that wants to come through? Then you got the third chakra, which is quite interesting, and that is the solar plexus. This is saying, I am going to make a change. I got a different perspective. I'm going to have to make this change because I'm valuable, I'm worthy, I'm deserving of a good quality relationship that doesn't involve, any sort of conflict and deceit. So it's like, banishing that part of the situation. So this is good. So maybe a lot of you have been working on the third chakra and the sixth chakra, as well. But it's about grounding yourself. And a 37 is focusing on a brand new beginning. It reduces to a 10, and there you go, right? And it therefore, gets you grounded, okay? It was some sort of attachment that perhaps wasn't serving you really well, is what I would feel, Aries. It just wasn't. You wanted it to. It probably looked great on the outside, but when you unwrap, just like a piece of candy, sometimes when you go into that candy box, you get candy, and sometimes if they don't have like underneath the box, you don't know what it is you're biting into, so you're kind of testing it. It's kind of like, oh, you got that one with the fruit in it or something. I'm just saying, some of you might like fruit in it too, but I don't know. That could be the case. I personally don't like those kind. But any event, note your comments below, guys. But all I'm saying is that, you want, good chocolate, something good should be savored, right? It should be something that you just don't want it to end, where this was something that you just had to find yourself cutting out, and you just had no choice for your own sanity. That's what I feel is coming through, guys. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, okay? Let's take a look at the other person. Okay. Oh, gosh. Let's see, what else? This other person here, let's take a look. Nice, okay. So what we get is the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and then we've got the 8, is it the 8? Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords talks about some sort of clarity now that you've received in a relationship, in a situation. This is about a wreath of success and clarity. So this other person on this other side is that they're getting the clarity that they need, and they're focusing on, for a brand new beginning, and then they're focusing on work right now. They're just really, really focused on work. It's what I see for this. Like the 8 is about, getting balance back into life. So this new beginning, how they get balance in this new beginning is about, focusing on work. And that's what they're doing. So they know that it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is what I feel on this side, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy, or someone who has both of those in their chart. But that's what I see here. Yeah, brand new beginning. I'm going to pull a card, a numerology card on this new beginning, Page of Swords here. I just want to see something here. Moderation, adventure, and change. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And it's funny because you've got a 14, which is a 5. So you've got 5, 5, and then you've got a 10. So a new beginning changes. There's been some sort of adversity where change had to take place. And then if you take these changes and you put them together, it's a 10, right? So, and a 10 and a 10 could be doing with 2 people. Okay. So that was my creative way of coming across on the numerology side of things here. But again, love and moderation, keep yourself balanced, and then, in moderation of the heart, which is, your green color here. This is the root chakra, which is your foundation. Okay. And then this is about, adventure, about communication. I want adventure, maybe perhaps this person, wants a little bit more adventure, and it's about changing things, tweaking things up a little bit is all that's necessary to create adventure in their life, and then change. So there's some sort of change in a situation to, here. So this is interesting. You also want to know something real different too, guys, is that 5, 55, and 5. So for some of you, 5 could be a really big number for you. So it's kind of like you got 4 5s here, really all together if you look at it. And they're all together, equating to that. So it's kind of interesting. So it's a different way to look at it. So 5 might be an important number for some of you. So you might want to check that out. I'm going to go back over to you, and I want to find out, Aries, on what, in terms of how you need to move forward. What is your best way forward? How you need to move forward? What is your best way forward in this relationship or situation? Okay. What is your best way forward? Knight of Swords, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. We got the the Seven of Pentacles, and then we got Justice. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay, so this is about moving forward with passion. Moving forward with passion. This is the Knight of Swords, and it could have someone coming towards you as it pertains to passion. And this is about you stopping for a moment, looking at what you've invested in a relationship or situation, having faith that you're going to get balance and justice out of this situation. So that's what I see coming through here for you. Wow, how interesting. Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's like this is about some sort, you could be dealing with a Libra, as well. But I think you're kind of moving forward with passion in terms of your work to balance things out as well. So for some of you, that very much well could be the case. What do the soul tree cards have to say the best way forward for you? You need to balance things out. And so balancing things between passion and work, it's for some of you that just could be the balance that's necessary right now. Okay, so that could be the case. So balancing out, what you have passionate for, what you need to work on, and bringing that to balance. So for some of you, that could be the case. Let's see what the soul tree cards have to say. I actually combined two decks of the soul tree cards. There's an oracle deck and another deck, and I combined them both to make a big fat deck from them. But I love these cards, and we'll see what wants to come out. Best way forward, adventure. God, Libra got this too, guys. Who else got this? Libra got this, Pisces got it. You might be dealing with some of them, but adventure. And geez, it's crazy. Confidence. Yeah, having confidence in moving forward. Aries, this is what I see in terms of a relationship or situation. It's kind of like you're ready to move forward. And some of you, it could be, adventure in terms of communications and the heart. The blue is all that throat chakra. So communicating that you want adventure, having the confidence to make something grow. Or having confidence about yourself and moving forward. Yeah, new growth. It's funny that I said confidence to have something grow, and then the next card that comes out is new growth. So it could be in a relationship or situation going to a next level. For some of you, it could be having the confidence to getting the growth that you got out of this situation and ready to go on that next step. Okay, just saying, what seems to be wanting to come through here. Okay, how does this other person feel about you? Just curious, how does this other person feel about you? How does this other person feel about you? Let's take a look. What is it? They're really passionate for you. Okay, they're very passionate for you. Okay, I'm just saying, they very much truly are. So just again, that passion. That's why I feel that passion coming through was that other person on the other side. Anything else? Love yourself first. That is great advice, okay? So yeah, focusing on your self-respect, because your self-respect is going to make you a lot more, hell of a lot more attractive, okay? So that's key. Let's go on this other person's side. What is their best way forward for them? Let's take a look. Best way forward for this other person. Again, you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing on you on this side and the other person over here. What is the best way forward for the person over here? What do they have? Nice. Same, very similar, interesting. The same thing too. They got the Emperor, Major Arcana, the Seven of Cups, and then the Temperance. Okay, so in terms of balancing, that's going to be key. But this is about having something structured, something solid. And they want, and this person over here is kind of like, they're trying to develop something solid and structured, and they're having a hard time kind of putting that together and choosing that, because they have a lot of choices, and so they've got to balance out what they want in their life as it pertains to choosing what they want to bring a solid foundation for them pertaining to love. They just got a lot of choices in their life, but they are we got the Emperor energy. So this is Aries energy. So I don't know, this is you over here. This is kind of what I feel. It's like they're trying to make the best choice to kind of equalize things out. They want to balance things out with you, and maybe this is about having faith that they can, because it's a 7 card. So it's about having faith, spirituality. There is, that there too, but they can balance this out, right? So that's what I see here, which is interesting. Yeah. And Temperance could be dealing with the Sagittarius, could be coming through for some of you. Okay. But how do you feel? How do you feel about this person on this side? How do you feel about this person on this side? Okay. How do you feel? You want playfulness. Okay, you're ready for playfulness. You want to capture romance and really focus on getting into that playful inner spirit, kind of thing going. What else? Flirt. This is about flirting. It wants extend your lighthearted energy to others. So you want to just flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And right now, time apart from your partner is you know, for some of you, it could be happening right now. It could be currently happening right now. And so that's kind of what I feel that's happening. Yeah. Yeah, that there is just time apart going on. So I want to find out the best way to move forward for you. What is the best way, the best way forward? What is the best way forward now? Overall, in terms of the outcome. The World card, there's a completion. You both had an ending of a cycle in a situation is what I feel here. It's a major arcana card here, but I just really feel that there's some sort of ending of a cycle of some sort, a cycle of completion. Yeah, that's what brings out the Fool's card, okay? Wow, how interesting that came out. Again, so this is really great. This talks, you have a completion with a brand new beginning. This is kind of going back to the drawing board, right? And coming together to work as a team. This is teamwork, right? It's the Three of Pentacles, but you've got two people kind of going. It could be working together. Some of you, you might work together. Some of you may have known them from work, but there is a brand new opportunity. So for some of you, you closed out an old cycle and starting anew. And some of you, this could just be starting anew, going, focusing on your work right now for this a brand new beginning. And, as it pertains to the situation. Anything else in terms of this Fool's card on a brand new beginning? What do I want to pull? I want to see what wants to come out. I'm going to pull Soul Tree cards. I want to see this Fool card. I want to see what wants to come out in this brand new beginning. I want to see if it has anything. What's the key thing here on your best way for a new beginning? Using your intuition, following your intuition. Aries, in this, it does want you to have this new beginning and follow your intuition. You've had a completion that's done. Focus on your confidence, building that up. A lot of you just built that up, by standing for what you desired. And this is the I Am. This is the Solar Plexus chakra. So that comes out. It's the third chakra. That wants to come out in the situation. So that's what it's telling you. It wants you to, really focus on that. And it has to do with changes. It has to do with setting boundaries, and your sense of self is coming through here. And I think that's what you had to rely on, your intuition in this relationship or situation for this to come through. You had to set boundaries, even though you're fearful. You had to set some sort of boundaries in this, and have the willpower to do it. And it's about when it's blocked. When your chakra is blocked, then and it's upside down, then you're feeling shame. Okay. Now, for some of you, that's probably not the case. You stood up, because what I feel based on the cards here, it's saying you stood up here. Okay. And you're developing your self-control, your willpower. It's about your identity. And but this is the power chakra, right? It's right above your navel there. So that's key. So that's what this is talking about. That this new beginning is one of having confidence in your intuition, which is beautiful. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through for you that's going to be important for you to know in the best way forward as it pertains to the situation? I knew that was going to come out. I don't know why. I just knew, because it was coming up before in your other reads, even in your monthlies. Check out your monthly reads on this too, guys, as well as your moon, rising, and Venus signs. But this is the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, right? It's that orange, that energizing, right? You want adventure, you want playfulness, and this is that chakra that's being activated. But this is in all manners of the body, getting rid of addictions of any sorts. So it could be if there was, a situation, where there was, some sort of that devil energy that came out here, right? That devil energy is kind of getting rid of those blockages and putting the boundaries on any sort of conflict and deceit in a relationship or situation, and standing up as that Queen of Swords coming through for you. This is beautiful, guys. Yeah, this is about, pleasure. Even though that, again, you might have had a strong connection with this person, this is about what you had to do to break that old cycle, and so the new fresh energy can come out and be reborn, right? And that puts you on the Fool's journey, right? And I just love yourself first, right? They just kept coming through that, and knowing what boundaries that you have, because you will know other people will treat you how you will let them treat you. So that's one thing to keep in mind too, is that's what I think is coming into play. Let's go ahead and pull a Love Oracle card for you, and let's see what wants to come out for you here. Okay, any other further advice for you here from the Love Oracle? Well, this wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Manifesting miracles. Nice. So here's the thing. If some of you have been manifesting right now and have been doing that, this is saying that this is confirmation that your dream is soon to become a reality. Okay, so trust your heart, trust your heart here in all of this. Okay, trust your heart and continue to follow your heart's guidance here. Okay, so that's what wants to come into play here. Follow your heart's guidance. It's going to lead to growth and abundance, okay? But manifesting miracles. So some of you have been doing that. That's going to be really key for you, okay? Keep your eye on the prize, all right? On what it is that you want. It's, if you think that, okay, well, when, you know, when pigs fly, or when, you know, it happens when it happens, you know, it just might happen, okay? It's a strong indication that's coming through here, okay? Anything else that wants to come through? When it comes to matters of the heart, this is funny. You know who got this? Pisces got this. You might be dealing with the Pisces. Just saying. They got this card too. As when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding in love and in life. Okay, so that's what it lets you know. There's no right or wrong. It's just about learning about love and life and your understanding of it, and it's expanding for you. Okay, so and again, something never ends. It just transforms, like all energy. Okay, we're energetic beings. Our relationship has an energetic flow. It just changes. It doesn't stop. Okay, it transforms. All right, so keep that in mind too. But that's what's wanted to come out. So guys, let me know how this resonates. Drop your girl a like, comment below. Definitely support my channel. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of September. And until then, namaste.